Hello magical family, welcome back to my channel, the Wizarding Sibs. Today I have a super exciting video for you guys because I just got back from Harry Potter, New York. I spent opening day there as well as the next day exploring the entire store, and that means I had a lot of time to get my hands on some really good merch. Okay, so I do not know what to start with because there are so many goodies to go through, but maybe I will start off with the first thing that I made a beeline for. So basically me, Johnny from the Collecting Wizard, Carla from Geo Jammies, Millie from the Husky Witch, we made a beeline once we got into the store to the Mina Lima portion of Harry Potter New York because there was a special limited edition print. Da-da-da-da. So here is the limited edition print that commemorates the opening of the 2021 Harry Potter New York store. There are only 250 of these that are circling around. I got number 52. Johnny and I were like the first ones in the store, but I guess it started at like 51. So we managed to grab this, and it's beautiful. It was pretty pricey, like to have spent this much in the first few seconds that I stepped foot in the store. I felt very guilty, but at the same time, these are limited edition. They will retain their value. And it basically was an awesome souvenir to commemorate how we spent the whole day waiting to get into the store. So I really love just the design of this. It is Mina Lima's signature style, and this one has more of a kind of Art Deco. Would you say it's 1920s? It's more of an Art Deco type of Fantastic Beasts type theme, but I really love the colors in this. So you can see the New York skyline with the Statue of Liberty, and then the Harry Potter New York store in the Flatiron district. And on top, what I love is this detail of basically a Quidditch player or a wizard flying on his broom and chasing after a snitch over the New York skyline. This reminds me so much of those large posters that you can see in Globus Mundi in Orlando, Universal Studios Wizarding World. They had those huge travel posters, which I love. I am waiting for them to sell those, but this one is very similar style to that. So I really like how this is kind of like a travel destination poster. Anyways, yeah, so this is the beautiful limited edition Mina Lima print, and I'm so excited to put it up on my wall. It's gonna look great. And another little thing that I got from the Mina Lima store was actually this complimentary guidebook. So when we walked in, they gave this gallery guidebook. It's beautiful with like all of this gold foiling. I did not see them give this on the second day, but they definitely were handing these out on opening day. And it basically walks you through the history of Mina Lima and how they got into Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, about their stores, about the different types of prints that you can buy, standard or premium. And it's just beautiful just looking through this. This could in itself be a display piece. Oh, and on the back, not only does it have the London Mina Lima store, but it also showcases the Osaka store that they have in Japan. So yeah, I really like this gallery book. It was complimentary, which is always a plus, but yeah, it's a nice touch. And another thing that I actually got from Mina Lima was this beautiful black family tree pillowcase. I have had my eyes on this for so long, and you know, they have different versions in the Mina Lima store. They have this one, they have a Daily Prophet print, and I believe a Marauders map print. Ideally, I would have loved to get all of them, but really, I don't even have a couch right now to really display this on, and I'll have to find a pillow, but it's just so beautiful. So as you guys may know, my goal is to have a Harry Potter room in the future, and I want to decorate it like a cabinet of curiosities, and I want to put like a big plushy couch in there with Harry Potter pillows, so this would look sick. So I just bought this one to test try it. But yeah, look at those details. It's just beautiful. You can see Bellatrix Lestrange, you can see the black family members that were burned out, and it cost I think $30. The next things I will maybe go through are the clothing items that I picked up. So I have a lot of Harry Potter clothing already. It's one of my favorite things to buy, so I really tried to limit myself, but I did end up picking things up for myself and also for my family and friends. So I will show you all of those things. So because I am in Harry Potter New York, I definitely had to get some items that were specific to the Harry Potter New York store. One of them being this amazing t-shirt that I came across. So it has the dragon on top of a clock from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I'm not sure what this clock is, if it's like part of the Makuza brand, but it's a beautiful gold foiled t-shirt. And at the back there is also this detailing here with the Deathly Hollow symbol, a snitch, a lightning bolt, and a niffler. I thought this t-shirt would look great on my dad, so I picked this up for him as a souvenir. But yeah, it says Harry Potter New York, the official store at 935 Broadway. But the design is just so nice, and I like that it's still subtle enough that you can wear it on an everyday basis. The next specific Harry Potter New York item that I got was this awesome embroidered sweater, and this one, a lot of us picked up this item because it just looks so sharp. I love that it's black with, again, gold embroidery, and you know that things are quality whenever things are embroidered. And the inside has this micro lining fleece, so it's super soft to wear, and it's not the heaviest sweater, but it's, you know, warm enough just for a light, like for a spring day or fall. And the back is basically what sold me. Look at that. So it is this gold embroidery that says Wizarding World Harry Potter New York. So it really stands out when you wear it. I love this one so much. The last sweater that I got is for my mom, and actually I had ordered this one online before for myself, but she wanted one because, again, once again, it is a beautiful gold foiling sweater. This one is more of a shirt, not so much a sweater, but it's a long sleeve shirt, and it's kind of like this loose fitting style. These are actually called spirit jerseys, so they have it in many different styles. You can get them in your house colors with, you know, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw on the back, but this one on the back, it says Hogwarts in these big bold gold foiling. So look at that, it looks awesome. So I hope that she likes this one. It should fit her. But yeah, this one was $60. So this next item was at the top of my wish list when I went to Harry Potter New York, because you can only get it there as well as at Warner Brothers Studios tour in Leavesden in the UK. And it is this awesome Triwizard jersey. Now, it's not just any Triwizard jersey, because you can get it personalized with your name. Look at that. Can you believe that this Triwizard jersey costs only $40, which I thought was an extremely good price for a shirt that is embroidered and that especially is personalized. So you can get it in all the different house colors. I, of course, got it in Gryffindor red, and at the back, each of the houses have the different type of embroidery. So mine is this kind of golden thread, and I think it's absolutely stunning. So I decided to get my first name on the jersey just because I do want to keep some anonymity on the internet. But yeah, so I got my first name, and I also got one for my brother. So my brother is also a Gryffindor, but here you go. There's his, so it says Craig. I also got his first name on it, but I thought that it would look great in photos together, me and him twinning with our personalized names. I ended up getting mine as an extra small. I also fit a small, and that looked okay too, but I do like things on the tighter side, so I went with the extra small. But I did have a feeling that these jerseys, they did seem to fit a bit tighter compared to, for example, the Cine replica ones. So for Craig, I ended up getting him a large just to be sure that it fit him properly. And then I also did pick up something for my friend Izzy from Muggle Born Teacher. And she is a Hufflepuff, so she asked me to get her one of these personalized Triwizard jerseys. So this is what the Hufflepuff one looks like. It's pretty much exactly like what Cedric Diggory wore in the Triwizard tournament. So you have the house crest, and then at the back for the Hufflepuff one, it's embroidered with this nice red this dark red embroidery. So that looks really nice. So she chose to get her last name. I think this is definitely a must when you go to the Harry Potter New York store because it can't be beat, the price, and it's personalized. It's just awesome. Oh, one other thing about this jersey is that it does take time to get it personalized. It takes about 1 to 2 hours, but it can sometimes take longer as time goes on in the store and as more and more people buy it. My friend had to come back to the store like many hours later, and some people had to even come back the next day in order to pick it up. So I would suggest that if you are interested in getting this jersey, that it's one of the first things you pick up. You just go there, you fill out the form, tell them what name you want on it, you give them the shirt that you want, and then they will tell you, okay, pick up in 1 to 2 hours. So the earlier you do it, the better, because then there's less chance that you have to go back to the store. And in the meantime, you can shop around, and then all you do is you go back and show the receipt and say that you're here for pickup. So it's very convenient. The bags have an endless depth to them. Oh, and speaking of bags, maybe I can talk about that. So when you buy things from Harry Potter New York, they actually have the best bags that they give you. So you can get these paper ones. This one they automatically give you, but I think it's very similar, or it's the same to the ones at Warner Brothers Studio Tours in London. But as you can see, it has the Daily Profit on it. So these ones, it says Death Eater, Numbers Grow. These bags themselves just look so beautiful. I would like to keep them. I had an even bigger one, but I left it in the hotel. But these look awesome. And then not only do you get these ones, but if you wanted to get a reusable bag, there's that option. They had a ton of different styles of reusable bags. For example, this one is the first one that I got. Whoop. It is another kind of Daily Profit style reusable bag, but what I love about this one is that it's made to look like the New York Times. It says the New York Ghost, and magical disturbances risk wizarding exposure. And I love this because I thought it was so timely that I was in New York City and this was like the New York version of the Daily Prophet. But it's a great reusable bag. It's a great size. You can take it grocery shopping, and it was super helpful to go around the city carrying all of my Wizarding World goodies after I left the store. So there's that one. And the other one I got, I could not resist, was this Honeydukes one because the design was just great. These reusable bags are actually $4, which I thought was very reasonable. And this one is just so cute. It says Hogsmeade Honeydukes Legendary Wizarding Sweet Shop, and then you got the chocolate frog, jelly slugs, cauldron cakes. It even says what it is in little tiny writing. It says jelly slugs. This one's iced mice. And the back is kind of the same, and it just says on the side, Harry Potter, New York. But I thought these were great reusable bags. They also had a Butterbeer one that I was eyeing. A part of me wishes that I just picked up all of them. But I mean, then I'd be a bag lady. And I already am one. Now, maybe because we talked about Honeydukes, I will show you some of the Honeydukes merch I have. So I already have tried pretty much a lot of the candies and chocolates from the Wizarding World in the parks, but I was thinking that I want to do a taste test again of some of the Honeydukes sweets. I actually did film a video with my brother back in Christmas time, except we had horrible lighting and we just looked terrible in the video, and I could not bring myself to post it. So I did pick up some stuff again that we can just repeat filming. But yes, we ate all of the exploding bonbons. So I had to get it again because this was my favorite Wizarding World treat. It basically is white chocolate, and inside is like this popping type of candy. So it snaps in your mouth, and it's like this pineapple orange flavor. So this was super good. And then I never tried this one before. And I really like the packaging of it. It's like this vintage type of packaging that says Choco Choc, and it's basically dark chocolate with chili powder. So I think that's gonna taste really, really good. It says add some shock to your chocolate. But yeah, look at her face, and then his face. Yeah, so I just thought this is really cute for, you know, some photo props, and I'm actually excited to eat this type of chocolate. Now maybe we will move on to the beverages, because Harry Potter New York is famous for their Butterbeer bar. So that is exclusive to Harry Potter New York. It's basically just a bar where you can get strictly butterbeer as well as butterbeer flavored ice cream, and then some cookies here and there. But the butterbeer was amazing. So what you can get is a cup of butterbeer for $10, and it's a different formula from the one served at Universal Studios Orlando. It's a vegan type of recipe, and in my opinion, I actually liked it better. And I am not vegan, but for some reason, I liked it. And I think this was like the warm or hot version of the butterbeer. It was not cold or frozen, so I know some people had an issue with that, but I really like the taste. I'm not picky around the temperature type stuff, but yeah, you can get a cup of butterbeer for $10, and the reason why it's expensive is $10 is because it comes with this souvenir mug. So this souvenir mug it says Butterbeer. It's actually an excellent mug, and it has the design by Mina Lima on it, and it says from the original Leaky Cauldron recipe. Yeah, so I thought that's super good. So I ended up getting a butterbeer on the first day and on the second day, so now I have 2 mugs. When you get the butterbeer, how you keep it is that after you drink it, they have a specific washing station where there's literally an attendant there that will help wash your mug for you, and it takes like literally 10 seconds, and they wash out all the whipped cream, and it's spick and span, and then you can put it in your bag and take it home. So I thought that was a very nice touch. I did want to take some actual butterbeer home with me. Okay, so the first bottle that I got was this one, and again, it's just the classic butterbeer logo here by Mina Lima, but look at that gold foiling. I ended up getting another butterbeer, and this one is a super special one because this is the special edition Makuza label butterbeer by Mina Lima that you can only get in New York. So it says celebrating Makuza New York. So it's this label over here, and as you can see, it has the Empire State Building, I believe. And it just has this very Americana type feel to it, and of course the gold foiling. I just thought this label is beautiful. So these two together with my butterbeer mugs will look amazing. So that is the side-by-side comparison of the 2 labels. Write in the comments below which ones you prefer. Obviously those souvenir mugs were not enough for me because I ended up getting this huge butterbeer stein. I don't know, do I need this? I mean, you can never have enough mugs, but this is a very good butterbeer stein. So this one is actually made out of glass, I believe. So if you compare them, this one has the Mina Lima, I believe it's like a newer label, and then this is the very classic, well, this is the Wizarding World one that you can get at Universal Studios. And it's just more of the classic butterbeer label. So I thought all of these were really nice to have. So now I can take a ton of photos with my butterbeers. We are gonna go through a couple of Pottery Barn items I got. So at the Harry Potter store New York, they do have a whole section of Pottery Barn Teen. And Pottery Barn Teen do specific Harry Potter merchandise that is the most beautiful Harry Potter merchandise I have ever seen. I've bought a few things online from them, but honestly, shipping and duties to Canada is insane. It is so expensive. It's like ends up being half of the product. So it's very hard to get Pottery Barn stuff here. But at the Harry Potter New York store, they have a few items there. And the great thing is that if you purchase from the store in person, you don't have to pay for shipping and you don't have to pay for duties. Even in the US, you have to pay shipping for Harry Potter items. So it's a plus if you can carry items with you from the New York store. Definitely pick up some Pottery Barn stuff. But they do amazing house decor. So especially I'm in a time of my life where I really like decorating my place. I'm trying to get a new place and I want to decorate all Harry Potter themed, and Pottery Barn has the best house accents. So the first thing I got was just this little ornament. Great for when Christmas comes around, but honestly I'm just going to display this year round. But this is the golden snitch, and Pottery Barn makes the prettiest snitches. Look at that. It is so cute and a great size for display. Super shiny and gold. This was actually sold out the next day when I went. I mean, they will replenish it, but it was flying off the shelves. And then another big thing, this was the bigger Pottery Barn thing I got. Now, there were like so many Pottery Barn things I wanted, but I was walking around New York City and I had to take the ferry back to New Jersey, so there's only so much that I could carry by myself. Otherwise, I would have raided the Pottery Barn section. So I stuck with something that was more easier to carry that I had my eye on, and this is the Hedwig piggy bank. Look at this Hedwig. So I do not need a piggy bank, but look at this Hedwig owl. It is just stunning and gorgeous. So that is where you can actually put the coins in. I'm not going to use it as a piggy bank. I'm just going to use it as a display piece. It's going to look awesome on a table or a shelf. But it's so beautiful. It's so detailed. I love it so much. Look at the feathers on the back and its face. Yeah, this is an amazing Hedwig. It's gonna look amazing. So this was the last Pottery Barn item that I ended up getting. Yeah, there were other Pottery Barn items that I wanted. So there was the time turner that they had, which was stunning. And I had it in my hands and I went to cash, but then after seeing the whole grand total of what I was spending, I could not bring myself to buy more. So I put it back and I regret it because the next day I went back, it was completely sold out. And then the other thing I wanted was this beautiful Phoenix mirror. So Whimsically Nicolette actually got the time turner, and then GeoJammy's Carla ended up getting the Phoenix mirror, so you can check out their Instagrams. But the Phoenix mirror was beautiful. And then the other one that I really wanted was that they had this Lumos lamp. So it's basically this, you know, the classic wand, the hand carrying the wand, and then at the top there was a bulb like Lumos. So I really wanted that one, but I think it was like 250 USD and like really big to carry around. So who knows, maybe the next time when I go back, I will pick up those items and save up for them. And the last item that I got was this beautiful Loungefly Luna Lovegood backpack. This is just so adorable. Like I said, I am a bag lady, but look at the details on this one. I love how it has her spectral specs. I'm not the biggest pink person, but I thought this was so cute. And it actually, I thought, matched my t-shirt in terms of like this type of poppy vintage look. But yeah, I thought this bag size is amazing. I carried so much stuff inside this backpack, so this would be great to take with me to the parks when I go in Orlando. But it fit everything. Like it fit my camera, my mini tripod, anything. Like it can fit a ton of stuff inside, water bottle, umbrella. So it's just literally like a backpack with an extendable charm. It has a front pocket here. It has another interior pocket over here that you can put stuff inside to keep it safe. And then I also love the details of the lining. So there's this really fun, whimsical print that's very Luna-esque. Oh, and then there's also side pockets here. And the side pocket actually fits my phone perfectly when I put it inside. So altogether, great bag. Straps are nice. It felt very comfortable wearing it. And another amazing detail I like is actually this rainbow zipper. Do you see that? It looks awesome. It was pretty pricey for a mini backpack, but out of all the mini backpacks, I did think that this one looked the nicest. So I'm really happy that I got it, and I think I will put it to use when I'm going around the parks. All right, so that concludes my haul from Harry Potter, New York. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff, but it was worth it, and I really tried to restrain myself. There was so much merch there. A lot of the stuff was different from Universal Studios, so definitely you would have a whole merchandise universe open to you. But yeah, lots of great things to look at. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope that you all can visit the store one day because it's just an amazing experience. Definitely check out my opening day vlog that I did where you can see us basically suffer in line, but the energy of waiting in line for opening was just phenomenal, and I went with the best group of people. And then definitely check out my in-depth Harry Potter New York store tour that I did. I basically went through each room and tried to show you guys as much merch as possible and all the details, because basically what was amazing about this store was just all the details and decor and props that you can see around the store. So definitely check out that vlog. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay magical, everyone.